Hello friends out there, how are you all doing this beautiful day? I'm Ishna and I welcome you back to my channel. So I'm back with the third and the final installment of the Masaba by Nykaa's mini perfume review. I'm only left with two variants to review and the perfumes in focus today are Wild For You and Free Spirit. But before we get into the nitty-gritties and all the details about those two perfumes, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. Now, let's dive into the video, shall we? Before I get started on with the two perfumes that I want to talk about, I'll just quickly say what's on my lips because that's a recurrent question I get. So I'm wearing a mix of these two lipsticks. The first one is Rebel Mode from Stay Quirky. The writing is very tiny. I don't think you will be able to read it, but still I'm showing it. And the next one is Nykaa's Luxe Range lipstick, and this is in the shade Staycation. So I'm wearing a mix of these two shades. I'll give you a view of the bullet as well, and this is how the lipstick, the nude one looks like. It's kind of looking like a orangish red type thing, but it's nude actually. And this is the pinky version of the lipstick. This is the Staycation. So together they have created this lip shade, just in case if you have the query, because most of the time when the query comes, by that time I have forgotten what lipstick was there on that day on my lips, so I have to hunt through and figure it out. So I thought I'll just cover this up before we get into the video. Now let's dive into it. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is Wild For You. This is how it looks like. It's a cardboard packaging like any other Masaba by Nykaa ones, and it has got wild tigers printed on in the front, the yellow ones, and it's a colorful foresty type of a packaging given with flowers and all. The base color is red, of course. On top of it you have pink, green and yellow, the color scheme. At the back you get all the information about the perfume in white. And when I open the perfume, this is how your perfume is housed. I've talked about it in all the Masaba by Nykaa reviews that they should have given a sticker, colorful sticker to identify. Otherwise the writing is so tiny and it's here, you won't be able to read it as well, I believe. And if you have multiple of these, if you pick it up, you have to either find what is the name or smell it to identify and then use it. So the packaging could have been improved, and this is a consistent complaint that I will be sharing, I guess. It's a spray packaging, which is a great part. The spray is very uniform. This one is definitely one of my favorites. It's a very different fragrance. It is not your run-on-the-mill fragrance. It's very, very different. It is very raw. Wild For You is justified in its name that it's raw. It's a bit animalic. It is seductive as well. Now this is a very complex fragrance. This fragrance is not something that everybody will enjoy, or it's not meant for everybody as well. It's a super complex fragrance because it has layers to it. It has got a lot of depth. So initially when I first spritz it, I could smell it something woody and very similar to Chandan Dhoop mixed a smell which we usually get in House of Prayers. So if you go to a mandir or if you go to any sabha where there is a chandan stick burning with a fire, a diya next to it, you will definitely get a smell like this, or maybe mixed with a bit of sweet elements in it. You get the picture I'm trying to paint here. That is the initial smell that I could get, but after a certain time you get the leathery, suedy notes coming out of it. It's a beautiful scent. I mean, this is kind of a bit nostalgic because this reminds me of my grandparents, because my grandparents' house used to smell very similar to this. So this is taking me back to my childhood days, but this is not a run-on-the-mill fragrance at all. It is not a fragrance that everybody will reach out to, I feel. Please ignore the background noises of the dogs barking and all. I can't control these things, so please try to ignore it and focus on the fragrance, okay? So at the top you get citrus and birch, so both are a bit woody, earthy type of notes, which I'm loving a lot. And then after a certain time it glides on to allow amber and the suede and the praline to surface, and that is why this has got a very complex concoction. You have suede, which is a leathery note, which is a bit powdery, musky, soft at times, and a bit strong at the same time. Then you get ambery notes, which is a very comforting note. And then you have praline. Praline is something that it gives this fragrance an edible quality, becoming slightly gourmandish when you smell the praline part. And that is precisely why I was thinking of sweets, because praline is mostly a note that is used to indicate the edible part of the fragrance. By that what I mean, if you mix vanilla, tonka bean, caramel and all these edible notes, you come to a note called praline. There are other elements into that as well. So it is due to that praline, this fragrance get a gourmandish feeling as well. So that is why when I first sniffed it, I got it an idea that house where you have incense sticks burning, chandan sticks or dhoop or any sort of incense sticks burning, and you have sweets kept next to it, and you have a diya burning next to it, all that smell together. Remember this evening smell of Diwali? That is pretty much like it. Although it is called wild for you, it doesn't specifically remind me of the wilderness. It does in a way that if you are into a forest and you are in the evening of the forest, not the day. This is not a day forest type of a thing that I can imagine and associate. For me, it's an evening in forest when after a nice day of safari, you have a bonfire that you have lit, and you're eating the food that you have, and that might be a sweet one, and you're having a nice time with your friends or family, with whomever you have gone to the forest safari for, and you're staying in the forest bungalow, or maybe outside the bungalow you're having a bonfire. You're trying to I'm trying to portray the picture. I hope you are getting it. That is where the wilderness comes from. It's very raw, it's very authentic sort of a fragrance. What I feel is it's a very original one. In my collection there is nothing that is similar to this. I have barely smelled anything that even remotely comes close, and I love this for this quality. This fragrance stands out apart from every other in this range. So of course I like 4 fragrances I'm giving out before I talk about Free Spirit, but then I like 4 fragrances in this entire Masaba by Nykaa range, and this one is definitely in the liking category. I love it. It's very different. It's a very it's something that will set you apart from others. It will not allow you to blend in with everybody, but it will also, when it sets you apart, it's not in an obnoxious way that people want to stay away from you. No, they will be mesmerized by the smell that you are emanating. It is that kind of fragrance, and people will be reaching out to you and asking you what you are wearing. So it's a beautiful fragrance. I highly recommend it. But if you are into complex fragrances and not only the floral, sweet, feminine category, then you will appreciate what this fragrance is all about. But I would still suggest that if you are into those, because initially when I started loving fragrances, my initial love was floral, and I wanted to stick to it. I didn't want to explore the other avenues, and when I started, I am blown over by the variety and the beauty of each category. So this is the first animalic fragrance that I have actually, which I actually like. I generally don't like animalic scents, but this one is beautiful and I highly recommend it. Moving on to the second one, I have already given it away. Free Spirit is something I don't like. This has a quality. Okay, let's talk about the packaging first. Sorry. So since it has the name Free Spirit, it has got black hands all over a wall-like structure. Maybe it's breaking free, and or else the structure is being broken here, because you have an orange. No, it's not broken. Sorry, it's flowery something here. I don't know. So it's a very beautiful packaging with orange flowers at the bottom as well. So it's very nice to look at. Yeah, so this is the packaging. All the information for that, this fragrance is at the back. So not wasting more time on the packaging perspective, this is how it looks like just like any other one. The spray is good as well. Yeah, okay. The expression gave away, right? And I have already told about free spirit. See, why am I putting back this is because so that you understand which fragrance I'm being talking about, because you can't understand from the bottle, so it's easier if I talk with the cardboard packaging and not the bottle. So this is an EDP as well, just like all the others. This is an EDP as well. This is called Free Spirit, but I don't see myself reaching out to it, because this is not my spirit when I want it to be free from all worries or stress or concern for that matter. This is, on the other hand, for me, it is a person who is extravagant, who is carefree about life, and they are center of a party. They don't want to think about or plan about what's coming in future. We'll handle the day as it comes. That sort of person might be able to rock it. It's not a fragrance that I enjoy. I'll explain why. This has got a very sharp oud note in it, which I personally don't like. I am not a very big fan of oud. I'm trying to like it. It takes time to like oud. That's what I have heard and that's what I have read. So I'm trying to warm up to it, but I will not say this is my worst pick from the Masaba by Nykaa line, because that is Burn Babe. I can't stand Burn Babe. That being an animalic one as well, I can't stand that at all. So this is the last placeholder for me, and this is kind of the fifth place for me. I can't stand Burn Babe at all. But this one, on the other hand, I can enjoy. Give it a time. After the initial spray is gone, although the oud is something that surfaces later on, so it is not the oud that is actually driving me away. It starts off with bergamot and grapefruit, so bergamot lends a freshness to it, and grapefruit is sweet. But together with the rosy heart of the pink pepper, not good for me. It doesn't have rose in it, but I feel it creates a rosy-like feeling due to the pink pepper. Pink pepper anyways has a tendency of making a fragrance cheerful and happy. However, this doesn't make me happy, to be very frank. At the base you get oud, musk and amber, but I guess for me the oud is too sharp to handle. I mean, this is kind of, this has that kind of sharpness that will drive me away. This will be an offensive fragrance, I believe, because this is a polarizing. People who don't enjoy it will be staying away. It is kind of, it can have a repellent type of effect. That's what I feel. This is completely personal. I'm not generalizing anything. If you like it, definitely wear it, because each perfume relates to a personality, and if your personality is great enough to carry this, then amazing. It's not for me, that's the thing. Due to the oud, it has a woody, a smoky, animalic hint to it, but it doesn't evolve the way Wild For You does. See, this one has got animalic notes as well, but this one is, it's kind of, it feels the notes are compartmentalized and they are not blending into creation of a beautiful smell. Yeah, this is straight up giving a headache sort of a fragrance to me. So if you have a sensitive nose, please steer clear of this one and Burn Babe. These two are not for you. Even Wild For You is not for sensitive noses, because it's a super complex fragrance. It has got layers that comes out as you wear it for a long time. But other three, which is Uptown Girl, Spot On and Crock and Roll, those three are kind of safer when it comes to sensitive noses. But if strong scents are your problem, then stay away from this entire range, because every fragrance is strong here. Even the mildest of the lot, which is jasmine based Uptown Girl, that is also strong. So if strong fragrances are not your thing, please, this is not your range at all. This fragrance is supposed to, as per the description in the Nyka's website, this fragrance is supposed to leave a sweet trail, but I don't get the sweetness at all in this fragrance. I get the sweetness of praline in Wild For You, and this leaves a trail as well, but this one, I don't know what description is being referred to. I don't find the sweetness at all. It's very sharp, it's very woody, smoky, and if there is at all a trail being left for Free Spirit, it is the smokiness and not the sweetness at all. No sir, this is not a sweet trail that you will be getting. It's a smoky woody smell. So if you enjoy that, because fragrance is very specific to the person and the personality being who is using the fragrance. So if you can carry off a fragrance which is smoky, and because if you can carry this off, this is a very this is a very mysterious, adventurous, very different, not regular at all kind of a fragrance. So a person who can carry this off is going to be definitely different from the masses. But if you are all that, who can carry a smoky, woody, burning sensation around yourself, then please try this. This might be your pick. Or if you are further experimental and you can carry it off, try Burn Babe. This is super different and it burns. Truly, the name is justified. So yes, I'll just quickly talk about the pricing and the quantity. You will get 16 ml, because if you're looking at this video for the first time, I have already done the review for other two. I have already linked up in the I section. You can check it out if you want. The first impression I have done as well. If you want to get a comparison of what I felt initially and what I feel after testing, you can check those out as well. Both of these and all of these fragrances in this range are of rupees 299, and you get a 16 ml product in each of these boxes. And if I might talk about my favorites and in the order of my preference, I will rate at the top, it will be Spot On / Crock and Roll, because I love both of them. Second will be Uptown Girl / Wild For You. Yes, my fragrances are sharing the same spot because I love those equally. The third spot is for Free Spirit, and last is for Burn Babe. Yes, I don't like Burn Babe at all. If I can even work with this one, because after some time, when the basic initial scent has evolved, the opening notes of bergamot and grapefruit and even the pink pepper, if that is also evolved, I think live with this after certain time. But Burn Babe, I just can't tolerate. It's too much for my nose. So yes, that is in the order of my liking and all of all the fragrances in Masaba by Nyka. I hope you enjoyed this series and hope you enjoyed the review for the two sets that I have dished out and found it helpful. Please make it a point to hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Comment in the comment section to let me know your thoughts on the entire series and as well as the individual fragrances. And before you leave this video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. I'm also active on social media. I do other content at times there as well. You can follow me on my social media platforms as well. All the details are there in the description box below in case you wanted to check those out, and it's also available at the end of the video. So I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye.